Well, some guy that I don't know nothing about. And the guy that I know something about ain't concerned about me. What is this mythical illusion that somebody way off in D.C. because they black that's going to inspire me?
Oh.
I ain't looking for no false premises of support. No, I'm inspired because that's my daddy. And my daddy told me when I come home from college in the summertime, he said, "Have you been up to see Pete?" I said, "No." He said, "We need to go up there and see Pete. Because I don't want them boys to ever think that you think that you're better than them."
So with that being said, I mean, you spoke earlier. Could you tell us about the nigga war and would Barack Obama would have won it by
He won
landslide?
Head down. My nigga of the award was
the what?
The nigga of the year award. I wrote for the Miami Times.
The nigga of the year award.
8 years, and it was the most read column in the history of Miami Times. All right, it was called "Somebody Needs to Speak Out," and I was saying things publicly that a whole lot of black folks wanted to say, but for a variety of different reasons wouldn't say it. That's why I survived. If I was saying stuff that black folks didn't want to read, I have to get rid of it. So when my nigga of the year award came out, the Miami Times sold out in 2 hours at every station because everybody wanted to know who's going to be the nigga of the year award.
So what does the nigga of the year award mean? Like
it was somebody
like sold out?
Huh? They sold out. Sold out.
So anybody who would have done anything by any means for a white person to
That's right.
So you got a couple of nigga words you want to get out?
No, I don't need them anymore now.
You don't need them more?
No.
Well, who was the ones back in the day?
Oh,
there you go. Now we get it.
No, they either dead or retired.
They dead.
Yeah, so I don't.
You don't know the rest
I
of it.
don't go back.
But when you gave that award out to certain people, did you ever get any like backlash from them or them getting on?
Oh yeah. Oh, did I get backlash? In fact, when I ran for mayor, had the black community supported me, I would have won.
And why?
I lost in the black community. A guy by the name of Willard Sims, who is now deceased, he was being interviewed by Channel 10, and they said, the reporter asked me, he said, well, who are you going to vote for? T. Willard Fair or Mayor Steve Clark? And Willard Sims, as only Willard Sims can do, he said, well, if T. Willard Fair was running for a dog catcher, I'd vote for the dog. And it was not because that he didn't like me, but I was saying unpopular things. And I called him the biggest fat guinea pig Uncle Tom in the history of the movement. And I said that to him publicly. So I was not surprised that he said that about me. I've always felt that there's not too many things I would not do to promote the cause of black folks. And one of them is not calling it the way I see it. Unselfishly, unedited, going forward. And there are black folks, still today, who do us more harm than good.
What do you think about Umar Johnson?
Who?
Dr. Umar Johnson.
I don't know who that is.
Dr. Umar Johnson?
No, I don't know Dr. Umar Johnson. Why should I know him? Why you look so surprised?
I mean,
Who is Umar Johnson?
He's one of the black. What was it? Nationalism. He's one of the.
I don't know who that is.
He speaks about the issues of our community.
Okay, no, I don't know who that is.
Very vocal in a conscious community. Dr. Umar.
Never heard of him before in my life. This has been my education. Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson.
Education don't
He speak. Huh?
So you don't recollect him.
I don't know who that is.
You have no need to recollect him.
No, see, they are my folks.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, they are my folks. Okay. I can tell you, and if I was in that vein, I know who Umar Johnson is. I don't need to know who no renowned black person is.
You said something last time I spoke to you. You said that you made amends with the Bushes, and they helped donate a lot of money, and a lot of blacks fight with Republicans and they fight with people they don't like versus
Why do blacks fight with Republicans? We all used to. In fact, Martin was a Republican.
Luther King.
Yeah, Martin was a Republican.
Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King, right here.
Just want to make you say
Martin Luther King.
You said it. Okay.
Martin Luther King was a Republican.
Yeah, because the
At one
Republican
time-
values.
The
Republican values, right?
He was a Republican. Right, absolutely. At one time, the overwhelming majority of all black America was a Republican.
So why we switch?
So yeah.
Well, we switched because of Theodore Roosevelt in the New Deal. Theodore Roosevelt in the New Deal made certain special concessions and created welfare for black folks. And that's how we got on the welfare roll.
Okay, that was another trap.
So that's correct. That's correct. So that's why we are still having allegiance, because they give us free stuff.
So you don't like welfare?
Oh, hell no. Excuse me. No, I do
No,
not.
say it
No,
again.
say it. What you mean?
No, I do not.
So Section 8 welfare.
No. I believe.
Food stamps.
Do you feel like it's a crutch?
Huh?
You feel-
It is a crutch. It is a crutch. It is a crutch, and the Democratic Party knows that, and the black leaders know that.
So long as they giving free
Al
stuff.
Sharpton and the rest of them just pimp off a race. They just pimp off a race.
Al Sharpton pimp off a race.
Yes, he does. He pimps off a race. He sells. Jesse and I fell out because what he was doing was demonstrating outside, then going inside at the conference table and saying, "Well, we want you to put $5 million in the black bank. Okay, we want you to do XYZ with the black accounting firm." No, I want the policy change. I don't want individuals rewarded because of my misery. I want the attitude that sustains my misery.
So they wouldn't change the policy. They would just get the money.
Absolutely.
So the issue will always be there. So they know they can get money all the time.
That's correct. And that's why the power structure has no respect for them.
So do you ever believe with this being a crutch, would it ever be removed? Do you believe would ever be taken out?
Only if we in our leadership demand that our leaders be different, which is what I spend my time doing. If you're black, because you got elected, and you're not unabated pro me once you get elected, then you deserve to be the nigga of the year.
Two questions that I have, and I'll be done. I'll let him wrap it up. Police brutality and your thoughts on Louis Farrakhan. So police brutality, does it exist?
Sure it does. The issue becomes, why is it an issue in 2019 and it was not one in 1965?
I thought y'all always had a problem with the police.
No, when I was growing up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, my biggest problem was with the colored police, not with the white police. Because the colored police had to prove to the white police that they were not going to be discriminatory in the execution of police power. All right. So Fathead, who was in charge of the patrolling the black community, was worse on black folks than any white police could ever be. Because he had to demonstrate to the white power structure is that I'm going to treat them niggas the way y'all supposed to treat them.
But they didn't do that to the whites.
None whatsoever.
Do you believe that's still going to this day?
I have no evidence to make any assumptions about it whatsoever.
But
I do know that part of what is missing is that if it does exist, the adults to whom the children belong have not taught them how to manage it.
So you don't think police act irrationally to just black?
They may. But if that's the case, the issue becomes, why is it that my son, whom I've raised since I've documented 8 years old, he's 45 now, why is it that he's never been arrested? Because I've said to him, that given the reality, if you get stopped, your job is to get back home to me. If he calls you nigga, say yassa. If he calls you nigga again, say yassa. Your job is to behave in a fashion that if he is a racist, he won't kill you.
And then beat him on the back end.
And beat him. You get back home to your dad. I'm a big Negro. You get back home. You get a badge number. You get a car number. You get back home. I take care of it in the morning. But I don't want to go to Miss Range.
So we lose it with pride.
That's correct.
And entitlement.
You don't do that to me. I'm man. No, don't worry about that. I got that covered. Right. And a lot of young boys don't have that kind of guidance.
But a lot of them get shot just for reaching for.
Well, y'all have to keep in mind is that the man who's doing it also is scared.
But he's trained.
Okay, let me give you something about training. I used to believe that. I used to believe that it's about training, and I had the same position that you're alluding to.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through the training. I got killed by 50 times and killed by 50 people.
Oh, I heard about that training. Like what you got to do in a
That's correct.
eye.
That's correct.
And they got to decipher.
So you keep in mind now, the police got an image in his head too. Oh, here comes this big Negro. No, if I don't get him, he gonna get me.
But the question lies is, do they react to people of their own color the same way? They're a little bit more patient.
Because they don't have the same image in their head.
Well, yeah.
So is that due to the training?
Yeah.
That training.
No, it's due what I carry around in my head.
It's the image in his head.
But how did the image come in your head for you to get?
Because of what I read about y'all.
And what I see.
And what I see.
And
so you
I see y'all killing each other, carrying on. You think think you won't kill me?
So you won't value me?
Huh?
You won't value me?
None whatsoever. I'm valuing me first. I got to get back on to my family.
So we got to change that perception.
That's correct.
And how would that perception be changed, though?
Oh, I've just changed. You have to create an environment where little boys in the community don't project an image that makes other folks think something about us. Liberty City, for example, I keep telling folks, if our behavior continues to be one of destructive towards each other, they're going to draw a circle around Liberty City mentally and let us kill each other off.
In the spirit of life. Mamela.